Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Aha! There we go. Okay, we're here. We're here. We're here. Okay. There's something about the Herta space station that's just so nostalgic, I think. It's just, you know, it's so nice. I don't know. So we're gonna start off because of, like, new stuff. Yippee! I'm really excited.
Following the advice of the Chrysos heirs, I embarked on the trial of time.
Oh, this is Kayla's talking to us.
Dead since the moment I
Usually he
stepped
doesn't say
onto
anything.
Euphoria. To reclaim the future that had been stolen from me, we pushed onward in pursuit of the Death Titan, Thanatos. Meanwhile, Anaxa, one of the seven
yep,
sages
I remember
of
all
the
this stuff
Grove
now.
of
I remember.
Epiphany, broke free from the surveillance of the Golden Threads and actively sought refuge from the Council of Elders. After winning the Council's trust, he ascended Dawncloud with Circe's the Reason Titan, who was to obtain information about the entrance to the Nether Realm. Castorus had no choice but to support the Council of Elders in proposing a pause in the flame chase journey. Castorus successfully recreated the dead dragon Pollux via
Actually, that fight wasn't too bad. The fight in
to
Forgotten
to
Hall
the
was
Nether
actually
Realm,
really bad because, you
where
know,
she
Dot is not
faced
good anymore.
Thanatos, the Death Titan. She returned both the Titan's core flame and Anaxa's soul met Castorus in the Nether Realm, where he proved his hypothesis regarding creation. At the Citizens' Assembly, he cast a pivotal vote and used the charred. After returning Circe's core flame, Anaxa's physical body completely disappeared. With this, the flame chase journey neared its conclusion.
Yeah, so we're in the last leg of Euphoria, which doesn't feel like we've been here very long, but we're only in 3.3, but there's a lot of story here. Now we're definitely gonna wait. I don't want to get jumped with this goofy team. I gotta go. What is that? Multiplayer mode? Sweet! That's awesome! That's super sick! That's so sick that we get multiplayer. That's awesome. Hello, Waver. How you doing today? The fact that this is so sick. I love that. That's so awesome. Yes. For more stuff. Okay, and then this is obviously Hycine. We won't be doing any summons for Hycine. I'm sorry, chat, but I will take this though. This I'm going to take. And this is what we'll be doing today. Legend of the Galactic Baseballer Demon King. Sick! Okay. Aptitude Showcase. We'll go ahead and do these. No hello for me? I said hello. I said hello. Huber.
This is pure genius in action.
Hello, Ketchup. How you doing today?
Is that it?
What do you mean, no hello? I didn't. I tell everyone hello. Everyone who comes in this chat gets hello.
You look tired.
Everyone.
Expand your
Whether
thinking.
they want it or not.
You off.
No, but hi, Ketchup. It is good to see you. How you doing? HSR time. I know you love HSR, and I'm finally achieving it again. I'm so hyped for this. We have new multiplayer stuff, so I get to actually like engage with people on it. It's super sick.
Delivering more. It's coming.
And yeah, I am super hyped for this.
Time to trail.
Hey, movie time. Hi, by the way. Hey, Ryan Gardner, how you doing today? It's good to see you. We opened with this one first. Chubby unicorn time? Right. Right. Bonk.
Open sesame. Time to twirl. Curiosity. Endless.
Cat, she may be a little strong. I might pull
Nothing
for
but a
her.
boy.
I have her. She's very strong. She's exceptionally strong.
Expand your thinking.
This won't kill, but it's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah, like I said, the hurt is so strong. I have to skip. I need Kevin. Absolutely.
What are you looking
Absolutely.
Time to twirl. Do you know who I... This big diamond.
Yeah, they put a lot of heat, like back to back to back. Like, have to study. Just wanted to say hi again.
Let's
Good luck,
settle
man.
this.
Gardner, wish you the best. Thank you for stopping by.
Honored. Open sesame.
But yeah, they're like dropping heat back to back. Because, admittedly, I'm not too familiar with the Hycine, so like I'm kind of like meh on her. But Cypher seems really cool. And then you have Kevin, and then you have Saber. So like they are going ballistic. Increases all allies' max HP. The higher they outgo, bro. She literally is just a magical girl from anime. Like, that's literally all she is. Wow, that's insane. Pet unicorn. 50, right? Okay, so I guess should I use her E immediately?
Let's try this out. We can do it.
Oh, Castrus is here. Huh.
Breaks over.
I'm gonna be honest. No, I did not read what she does. Am I going to need to? No. No, I'm what?
Embrace a new life.
Bro, Amphorius is crazy.
May death protect us.
Okay, this team might be a little strong. Just a little bit.
Life is not
They may
so
need to be
fragile.
buffed. That is a joke. Choreoverse, do not do that.
There's more eternal. Every petal.
It's interesting they put Runmei on this team. Runmei hasn't really seen a whole lot of use with the Amphorius characters. She's still really good. There's just usually one character that wants to take her spot, but the fact that she's here is interesting.
Trust me.
Huh.
Do anything.
This is the first time I've heard Kayla's like, they should add... They probably don't want to flood the character pool with like all the new characters, because like if you add Tribi, this team's just gonna watch out everything, and that's not really gonna help too much. But I can do this, right? And this will oh yes it will. Oh yeah, this is tough. Yeah, this is stupid. What is this character? And her healing seems to be really, really good at the moment. And the fact that she increases HP scaling, which is a, you know, direct, like, Castrus scales with HP. I wonder why they put an HP scaling character out. But that's actually fine. Yeah, because I can do this.
I shall remember this one.
I'm on it.
Mimi.
Yeah, I don't need to use the E.
Enjoying yourself? Have some sunshine. So this is the warmth of life. Root here.
Yeah, this is...
The Rainbow Bridge. May this faint, dispel the gloom, destroy the skies.
You know, this character kind of reminds me of the Pyrotechnic from TF2. He's just in his own little Lala world, and he's the world way different from everyone else. This reminds me of that so
Embrace
much.
a new life.
Oh, it just triggers anyway. Oh, because it was a fall. Gotcha. I wonder what button I'm hitting repeatedly. This is dumb. I mean, this is a good dumb. Well, the balance is otherwise, but for a first-time enjoyment, this is dumb, but a good dumb. Alright, you can stop zoning people now.
Trust me. We can do anything!
Yeah, they clearly did not,
Some value, I suppose.
give the Trailblazer only crit damage. This is the more conventional build they put on him. But yeah, so Ketchup, Waver, have you all played the new update yet? Have you all, like, attended the story or no? Because we're gearing up for the end of Infurious, and we're only in 3.3, so I guess it depends on how long the Sky Titan takes, and then how long, like, the ending, air quote, the ending Emanator takes. Or not, it's not an Emanator. I'm forgetting what it's called. Path of Destruction, that's what. No, I just came back from work. Gotcha. Divergent Universe. Points have been refreshed. You betcha. Yep, now I can only buy pulls because I have literally everything else. Uh-huh. Okay, interesting. Uh-huh. Yay, more Kevin. Jade's right. We have more stuff to farm. I don't know how much of this you can farm just by doing it. I don't know. I mean, I have to do it for the week anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and do it now. But yeah, I don't know. This is interesting. Why would I want to do that? Yeah, don't tell me what to do. I know my lineup. My lineup works. It's fine. We won't really want to do this one because there are additions on it, not because of the nihility. We'll take that one because it's new. Yeah, every time they bring out new stuff, they always end up, oh cool. You immediately start with an expanded curio. Every time they come out with new stuff for Divergent Universe, the first turn you usually just want to take, the new books that are coming around, because obviously those books are, one, really hard to find if you've gotten most of the other ones, and two, free Stone Jade. Daybreak.
Never seen perfection, but open sesame.
There we go. See, like, after an ally plays a debuff. Interesting. Increases all ally damage taken by 6%. That's actually really good for a 1-star. That's exceptionally strong for a 1-star. I mean, it's like a lesser version of the Hycine won't come home. No. Did you pull already, Percy?
Take a look. Incense ascends. Upgrade configured.
On. Yeah? Oh no. Well, I'm sorry. The good news is, you have new sim, so you have another way to farm. 10 for logging in, and then obviously we have the limited time event that's up right now. So you have the ability to make a comeback. So it's not over yet. You heard it. What are you talking about?
I was expecting something bigger.
What is wrong with the Herda? really care about. Well, no, Aya, you're fine. I'm poking fun. But actually, yeah, I'm interested why you don't like her.
Let the show begin.
Alright, now I get to hit one button and she's a brat.
Dangerous thoughts.
She's definitely egotistical. But when you solo-handedly beaten the Annihilation Gang like, 14 times in a row.
Resonate all together.
And she's also like, she's been around for a long time.
May the pimp.
There we go.
Tonight.
I don't like brats. I feel like most people would share that consensus. But that's fair.
Expand your thinking. Time to twirl.
That's why I'm not the biggest Silverwolf fan. Gotcha.
Nothing but a boy.
That's fair. I mean, Silverwolf hasn't had too much of an impact on the story. She's just kind of inserted into all of the game, she's kind of just inserted into all of the gaming events. She's just expected to show up, and so she does. Also, she doesn't the MC. What does that mean? She doesn't fit with the MC, maybe? We don't have a lot of, she doesn't treat the gotcha, okay. I mean, the Herda just views this as a test subject, so, yeah. Very true. You gotta go? Well, thank you, Waper, for stopping by. I do really appreciate it. I wonder if this counts for me getting a new one. I do not like taking the bad ones, but I will because I need Still Jade. Will I be pulling for Little Unicorn? Unfortunately not. I do not have the summons. Ratio? Gotcha. Oh yeah, Ratio is a fun guy. Yeah, he was very funny. But yeah, I don't have the pulse summon, unfortunately. That and Enforius is in a weird spot. I don't have. Also, he's a man. I don't have an Enforius character. Don't believe so. So yeah, I don't have an Enforius character. So there's no point in me getting Hycine because she's around for. You have Castrus? Very nice. So if you have Castrus, Hycine's obviously her best support by a mile. I want Little Unicorn, but I want Kevin too. So Cypher Kevin, and then when Hycine gets her rerun, because it will happen at some point, get Hycine. This mini game is terrible. There's only one character in the game that can actually complete this one, and it's Castrus. I was literally one off. There's only one character to complete this. Who cares about Hycine? Phanon is all that matters. Kevin is my #1 priority in this game. Yes. There we go. Although I don't think that's a fact. Perfect. Oh goodness. Percy, are you also gonna pull for Phanon or no? Okay, we care about this one. I actually don't have very many that I can even upgrade. Oop.
Let the show begin.
Oh, this is gonna be so tedious. I can't break this guy. So it's just gonna be a damage race.
Harmony and unison. That's okay. It's
Bridge.
expand your thinking. Time to twirl. Yeah.
Daytime. But yeah, chat, we might get some Faith in lore.
Bring us victory.
Faith in, that's Zenless. Phanon lore. Because, like, we're nearing the end of Inforius. So, like, I would assume that we're getting something regarding him at some point. And I have a theory about what it is, but I don't know. To game theory, I love game theory. See, like this is the boring part. I just get to like sit and this guy soaks up so much damage.
Allow me to be of your body and mind.
It takes so much damage. This thing is insane.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Curious, endless.
It is kind of interesting. You can kind of tell when enemies were introduced into the game based on what their like mechanic is. Like this guy was introduced around Break, big, super big Firefly, and Rappa. So I don't know. It's just really interesting. The fact that it just yoinked my equation I needed for my path is crazy. Now we have 900. We can go here now.
Take a look. Incense ascent. Upgrade configured.
I have the one that reduces shop piece. I'll take that because it's new. I don't actively want that one though. Nothing good. I think we actually have... Yeah, we have everything from here that we really care about. Ah, yeah, I actually like this one. It's a slight shame that the layout of these never change, so once you memorize where the box explosion's gonna be, you're gonna get it every time. Which, I mean... that's fine, I guess. I mean, it makes it easier to do. So. Like, there you go, I got the box. But it don't matter. Reduces the attack. Give me that. Yes. Reduce the shot by 30%. I love this.
What I've got is leagues beyond.
Alright, is this the big bad? What happened with your alt account? I know I could get the expansion, but like that one's so good. But yeah, what happened with your ult? I have damage distribution and like 25% less damage taken. That's crazy. I haven't lost a single 50-50 of losing Boot Hill on my first banner. That is really lucky. Boot Hill's been out for a while. So yeah, that is really, really lucky.
Is that it? I was
Ah.
expecting something bigger.
On. I don't. How many 50-50s have I lost? I don't remember.
Dangerous thoughts. Harmony and
I feel like it's been a few.
I don't know.
I'm definitely positive. I just don't know how much.
Allow me to purge the time to cleanse the filth.
Daybreak. So I've won Vibrant Lune, Linksha, Sunday, Castris. Maybe there's another, but I forgot. Okay. I mean, those are some pretty good characters to win the 50-50 for. That's for good. Did he just yoink my energy?
Nothing but a boy.
Did not mean to do that a second time.
Stars echo.
But it's okay.
Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Time to twirl. Be of your body and mind. Oh,
There we go.
dear.
I played that first wave so poorly. You got Sparkle from Guaranteed. Guess what? What's up?
The truth. Everything in this world.
You have 75 full save up? That's very nice.
You know who I am.
Very, very nice. It's the most I've ever seen. That's kind of crazy.
Time to twirl. Never seen perfection before.
Yeah. Do you usually just kind of like, okay, here's temples, plop, and you just put it into a banner? Is that usually what happens?
Endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. Open sesame. Watch it crow.
Oh! Shit!
Amazing. But then again, it's
Did you
me.
see that? Did you? Huh? 71% one hit. That's crazy. That's insanity. Oh?
Take a rest. It's time for tea and
You won Treevy? Now that's good. Who will I be pulling for? Honestly, probably not anyone from Euphorius. If I'm being completely honest. Oh, we're finally getting some stuff at night. Good. Night is just so inferior to daytime. Frankly, I just pulled her because she's cute. That's fair. I mean, I like Droopy too. But yeah, honestly, Ketchup, I don't have a lot of summons. So until I get enough to guarantee a character, which is, you know, X amount of pulls, I don't really think about who I'm gonna get. But based on how long it takes to get the pulls, I won't be getting anyone from Euphorius. What? No Kevin? It's a lie. I will let you be the Kevin haver and enjoyer. How about that? Fine on or else. Chat, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want Fine on. He is a physical destruction, and I have too many of them. Actually, I only have Clara, but I have way more destruction than I need. That path is very strong, but he has a lot of competition in that path. So, just kidding, it's fine. We'll pick you. And yeah, like, to each their own. So, but yeah, I just don't have the summons. Like, maybe if I had, like, the guarantee for character and Lycone, maybe I'd pull for him. But it kind of depends with him being in Euphorius. I don't have a character that really supports summons that well, assuming... Well, actually, he's not... Oh yeah, he is a destruction, isn't he? So he may not even have a summon. He's just going to do big damage on his own. Maybe he would be the best option for Euphorius if you don't have Hycine. But... I don't know. I think that this is the set. I'm going to check. Yeah, they're letting us have access to some of Cypher stuff. Pain Cosmic. There it is. But yeah, I'm sorry, Ketchup. I didn't want to. I really wanted Yinli, but Kevin's physical restriction too. I don't know if it's a good idea. Yeah, that's... If you care about clearing in-game content, probably not, because having some type diversity is kind of important. But at the same time, like,
Take a look.
it's not the end of the world. If you want to have... If you're running MOC with Phanon and
The stench of evil.
Yunli, the only caveat would be as long as they don't take the same supports to use.
They saw harmony and unity.
But I don't know. We won't know that until they come out, so
I don't know.
no need to really worry about it.
Yeah.
I love it. She did her auto 3 times, and now she's dead. The Herda, I love the Herda. You have no stacks. I have 49 stacks, though. This character's dumb. And she still has 0 stacks.
Take a guess.
Don't take Herda. Alright, you're a rat. Oh, and we're in daytime. We will be doing less damage now. Wow, it's over. Woo! I need imaginary. Not that bad kind, though. The last 2 creeps of my cat will be Kevin, Yuli, and Fish Out because I have all premium follow-up teams. That's fair.
Time to cleanse the filth. Time to twirl. I hope we're resting it all together. Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Time to twirl.
Yeah. So what, do you have a plan after that? Because I don't.
Who will it be?
I might pull for Saber just to have her.
What are you looking at?
Since I don't know if she'll ever get a rerun. The caveat being I won't have enough to get her Lyco, which would be nice.
Nothing but a boy.
But I also don't have like a single. Okay, I don't want to say that without making sure, but I'm pretty sure I don't have a single good wind unit. So that would be a good one. I'm skipping everything. I'll pull for only those 3. I see.
May the foul be of your body. Honored me. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Tonight, stars echo.
Yeah. I mean, that's props to you, Ketchup. You have a plan and you're sticking to it. I have no idea. I mean, like I've said this before, I just don't really look at what's coming out until I have the ability to get them. That way I'm not tempted to get it preemptively, you know? But my friend told me that it's stupid to pull Yunli if I pull Kevin, but I like her so much. Have I mentioned that I went broke for Nightwing again? You mentioned Nightwing yesterday. I didn't know if you would have... Because you mentioned that comic line to me before. I didn't know if you got more.
Any longer, the universe might just implode. Open sesame. Curious, endless riddle.
I want my skill point
Nothing
back.
but a void. Time to twirl.
I want my skill point back. I bite. Yep.
Glimpse the unknown.
But I like her so much. So, Ketchup, at the end of the day... Okay, so let me ask you this, Ketchup. Do you care about endgame content?
It's okay.
Do you care about clearing MOC? And the MOC lookalikes?
Yeah.
$100 Cosmic. Yeah. I don't know what that... I don't know what Cosmic means with that, but I understand what dollars means.
Open sesame. Time to twirl. I hope we're in What are you looking at?
There we go. Wow, that's useless. I'm just gonna put on auto now. Maybe not clearing, but 2-star. Last floor would be nice.
Everything in this
So,
world
if you care about that, like, because clearly, like, I care about getting to floor 12. Cannot clear, literally, I cannot clear any in-game content. Well, don't you only have Boot Hill? Like, you have a Boot Hill premium team, and then that's it, don't you?
It's all yours.
I said comic, not
Be of your
Cosmic.
body and mind. Time to twirl.
Oh, $100 comic. Oh, I was like, attack percent would be good, but no. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot for a comic, but probably worth it, too.
Expand your thinking. Time to twirl. Open sesame. Expand your thinking. Endless riddles.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I care about getting to 412. I usually can beat it, but I don't 3-star it. So if you care about in-game content like that ketchup, I would advise against getting both Yunli and Phanon.
It's okay. It's
For two reasons. One, they're both physical main DPS, which is not the best to have an overlap with, because break is still kind of important. And then, the second one, which is arguably more important, because they are the same type and path, they will probably want the same characters. So, if you run both in MOC, one of the teams is going to be horribly, horribly malfunctioned. But, again, your account, and if with enough investment, it can work. Even with Acheron, Fish Out, or Firefly, I legit cannot do Pure Fiction. Well, unfortunately, Firefly's just not very good in Pure Fiction. Pure Fiction is also my hardest one to complete, though. Like, because I mean, if you have Himiko Herda, you can do Mini Herda Himiko. That one does pretty well. So 07 Yingli.
nothing but a boy.
And like, and Ketchup, we can circle back to this conversation when Phanon comes out, because maybe he wants a completely different team than Yuli. Maybe because we don't know his kit yet. I'm just going off of his path and what his path usually likes. I'm getting Phanon. You cannot change my mind. Good. Because it's your account. You can do whatever you want with it. Yeah.
Open sesame. Expand your thinking. Open sesame.
Bro, her to chill.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy.
Bro, Yuli best team is Robin, Shirby, and Pawpaw. Yep.
How do you like that? Take a guess.
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
You kind of regret pulling Castrus. Why? Do you not have guarantee for Phanon? I mean, you have a whole 2 patches, like 2 banner cycles. So 2 months-ish.
Ready? Who will it be?
Open sesame.
That's fair. That's fair.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl. Time to cleanse the filth.
And I
Everything in this world.
won Castrus, so I could not have gotten an Axel. Yeah, that's
Open
fair.
sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Expand your thinking. Time to twirl. Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a boy. Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours.
Be of your body and mind. Not so fast. Take a guess.
Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
The herd is so strong.
Stars echo.
But yeah, so I'll probably be able to
Open sesame.
pull again when the new world comes out. But I don't know how many summons I have. I know that because I pulled for Castrus once, I pulled up to pity for Castrus. I do have guarantee. So there is that. I do have guarantee.
Together. Expand your thinking.
I can see with my eyes in imagination that Kevin will blow the whole planet on his ultimate. It's possible. I mean, Castrus tears the rip between Amphorius and Netherrealm to bring her sister, which is a dragon,
Who will it be?
to the planet. So it's possible.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Oh,
And with him being a destruction, it would make sense for him to be destructive.
Stars echo. Time to twirl. Open sesame. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Time to twirl. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow. Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to twirl. Yeah.
not so fast. Take a guess.
Okay, so I think as soon as this is over, we're gonna start the main story. Like, we could, like, maybe, I don't know if the event's out right now.
Open sesame. Time to twirl.
This is so rare nowadays.
Nothing
Catch
but a
up,
void.
you got Mighty, in 2 updates later you got Anaxa, and now in 2 updates you're going to get Fena.
Stars echo.
But I can't pull Anaxa. There is, so HSR does do reruns with, like, the 4 up. I don't know what they're, like, the 4 pull banner, I don't know what they call it, where you get to pick.
Not so fast.
My friend told me not to
Everything
pull
in this
him.
world
Why?
is bleeding. Time to twirl.
He's exceptionally strong. I mean, it don't pull him if it's gonna jeopardize your Phenon, but like other than that, I don't know why you wouldn't pull for him.
Time to twirl.
Unless you're again saving from someone else. He said he's not better for Big Herda than Little Herda.
Nothing but a void.
So he's not,
Time to twirl. Time to cleanse the filth. Expand your thinking.
but well, yeah, you could argue that.
Open sesame. Time to twirl.
But
Expand your thinking.
he's also just really good in general because he applies, you know, he's like Silver Wolf if Silver Wolf wasn't,
It's okay.
you know, released in 1.0.
Something for everybody. Does that sting?
Open sesame. Time to twirl.
Oh,
The stench of evil.
So,
Stars echo. Everything in this world
has everybody told me to get the Naxa?
Time to twirl.
Alright.
Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Time to twirl.
The Herda hits so hard.
Be of your body.
The Herda's so good.
Time to twirl.
Can you imagine starting the game now and going through Bellabog and the like with the Herda?
Tea and cakes.
How much easier everything would be. Like, instead of trying to like bandage Serval and stuff onto your team at the beginning, you just use the Herda. Well, bye-bye Svarog. That'd be insane. So is this all out now? I guess it is. So at some point we can do this as well, because this is all available to us. We'll do this. Missions, which is this one. And then we have the... Oh, wait! Yeah, we got the fountain increase, I think. Maybe. I hope. And yet again, I'm going to be stubborn and use Kafka, because, I want to use Kafka, even if she's not good. Actually, I might end up saving for Kafka, because I don't know if they're going to buff the unit or if they're going to release another character. If they release another version of Kafka, I'm admittedly going to be a little upset. That's why do that. But I don't know. Because, yeah, before we get into this long story beat, how many pulls do I have access to? Which is not there. I have 204 pulls plus 16. And technically I have 26 because I get 10. I have 25 because I got one today. I have 229 pulls. So, Ketchup, do you want me to tell you what Cypher does? Because, yes, Cypher is dot. But that does not make her a damage over time character. She is dot follow-up. Kind of. I really have an important. Ask away, absolutely. Do you have Little Cute Pet, the new one? I do, yes. You're talking about the Chimera, correct? Yep. Fantastic. The event where you got it was really, really fun. Yep, there it is. I think that I can't freeform for Kevin. Detailed schmeetails, get here and we'll talk. That's crazy. But why can't you? They will add the mats for him in the future. Well, that is always a possibility. Like, I don't like to pre-farm unless I know exactly what they are. And you don't really have to worry about that too much, Ketchup, because HSR lets us preview their materials ahead of time now. So you'll have time to pre-farm.
Oh, Styxia's moonlight is so beautiful, and the River of Souls is so quiet. It's like everything that happened was just a dream. I wonder if Cass is doing okay on the other side. No, this shouldn't be so depressing.
It's still too soon. Well, yeah, like the Kevin pre-farm tab will not be around for at least 2 more months. Maybe a month. Yeah, that's about right. 2 months for Banner. Yeah, about 2 months.
Now's not the time to feel
Maybe 4 if he's not the immediate next one coming out. Because I think he's coming out with Saber, and I think they're next after this banner, Hycine and Cypher. So we get more Castrus lore? Hold on. Wait a minute, are there any new areas added? Doesn't look like it.
Hey, what's that on the ground? Careful, careful. It's now.
The Reaper.
Where have I seen this before? What? How could they? Mimi, look out!
You want the big puppy, don't you? Is it finally time for me to bow out? I love these
Wait!
options.
We both know what this thing can. Let's try our best to deal with them for now, and we'll slip into the past with time's power as soon as we can.
The river is full of fish.
What?
The flame chase journey stops now. Meow.
Meow?
Is that
I don't
Cypher?
understand this language at all. Am I?
Is Cypher playing a trick on us? You rat. I figured. What a terrible person. This Cypher must be a fake too. Run!
Don't run! I'm the real Cypher. The real one. Come on, don't be upset. I'm just giving you a kind reminder that Emphorius isn't safe at all. The whole place is full of dangers, including that sort. Hey, I'm
Interesting.
just making it up to you. You do the same.
So,
Would I though?
was that a Flame Reaver disguise? Or a magic trick?
Disguise? No, it's not as... For example, what did you think when you realized that piece of cloth came...
We thought that maybe the Flame Reaver was around here.
That's right. And then you heard some foot...
Well, we thought it must be the...
Yep, exactly. I just used some hint. Lies are what Zagreus is best at.
I see.
Power
Oh,
to
okay.
make lies into reality? That's...
I sure love your arrogance, Grey Mystery. The seamstress trusts you for a reason. Someone as honest as you couldn't trick me even if you wanted to. So, there's no harm in
Voice
telling
acting for her is very good.
Besides, we still need to team up to go treasure hunting, right? Let's wrap up here. It's
Actually,
time to
this
get going.
could be a filler patch.
Oh, was that your teleslate?
Because I don't know what we would do in the meantime. Because, like, obviously Phaonon's going to have a huge story. Because they built him up since the beginning. Then, like, Hycine's just kind of healed people while we did all the stuff, which makes sense. And then Cypher had a bigger role, admittedly, but she kind of just, I don't know, this may be a filler update. Oh, it's Phaonon.
Aren't you a popular one? But I got two first, so help me with the treasures, and then I'll send you two to the grove. Curiosity killed the cat. Don't forget, I'm a demigod too. And there's a line reserved for me in that stupid prophecy as well. You shall walk with greed, and... But I don't believe in that. As long as I keep collecting treasures, then I won't need to care about petty change. And as long as I don't hurt other
Oh,
people when I
no.
get what I want,
Prophecy's
I
gonna
won't
talk
be
about the coin she
walking with
flipped.
greed. Right. Isn't that simple? So, as long as I keep going down this path, all those predestined... That was a long speech. I'm getting thirsty at this
This
rate.
simple change could be a
treasures
nod to the
of
coin that she
Styxia
flips
aren't
to
gonna
activate her
float up on their
powers.
own. Come on, Grey Mystery. Show me what the authority of time can do.
Chat. No.
So, this is the car of the Astral Express you've spoken of. My repository of memories has been
I don't trust
enriched
this guy
with
at
another
all.
fascinating piece of Archimans hold wisdom and knowledge in high esteem. If the citizens knew of your origin, it's been quite some time since you first arrived in Arkham. Don't be too hard on yourself, my lord. This puzzle has stumped Amphorius' scholars for centuries.
But the Herda
It isn't something
is trying to get in.
you can solve overnight. Even someone as gifted as yourself.
But the Herda can. I want to so bad see Herda's space station in the skybox of Furious. It's not gonna happen, but I want to see it happen so bad.
Exactly. Of the 12 titans of Amphorius, the weather itself reflects their mood. Tranquil sunshine, mournful rain. Aquila's... The sky above affects every citizen. It's clear that Lady Aglaya's decision to confront Aquila at the end of the Flame Chase journey was a... Anti-Catherians have no home to return to, so I understand your concern for your old friends. I used anti-Catherian technology, or scanning, as you might call it, to assess this car. Assuming my Of course, that's only if you, my lord.
I don't trust him.
You honor me with your trust.
I don't trust him. I don't. I. wanna know. We're probably
Not
gonna.
exactly, but we anti-Catherians are inherently sensitive to machinery. Carefully endowed our kind with a unique advantage for analyzing and learning.
I wonder if we're gonna get more with the Herda, or if it's just gonna be another little snippet at the end of this one that kind of just keeps going on in the background.
If you give me some time, I might be able to fully restore this damaged car to its former glory. Then you and your esteemed
I don't
companion
trust
could
him.
set off on your return journey sooner. Hypothetically, Lord Darnholm, if I could open up a path out of Amphorius that circumvent, would you consider ceasing your support for the Flame Chief? It's best if you don't delve too deeply into that question, my lord. All you need... The crucial point is, if you and your companion are unwilling to halt your support for the Chrysos heirs, it could offend certain interests.
But I'm a Chrysos. How I can't just stop. I mean, I guess I could.
Your prudence impressive.
Yeah, see? Donkey Kong's my goat. Uh-oh. Why would Lycus want us to leave and not complete the Flame Chase journey?
Please don't misunderstand, Lord Darnholm. As the Theoros, I have no allegiance to their plans, nor am I obliged to abstract them. I am neutral.
They don't know who they're messing with. He is the Imbibitor. They're all gonna get
Out
wrecked
of
so fast.
respect for you, I hope to offer a peaceful solution to. I will not. As I said, are you asking this because you plan to refuse my offer?
He's spitting bars. If only he could talk. If he could talk, this would be so much better.
So I see. They...
Yeah, they're screwed. They're gonna fight a dragon.
You have such overwhelming. Answer me. Why do you stand in our way? Why do you want to take the core flames?
Oh no! He can't hold on anymore! Drag him back here, friend! Are you okay?
I'm okay. I can handle that kind of hit now. Thanks for worrying, buddy. Thanks for the help.
Poor Fëanor.
To face Aquila and other potential threats, I must sharpen
Something's
my
gonna
sword
have
with
to
the
happen
most
to him
aggressive
for him to
methods.
walk down the path of destruction. Because, like, I would not have thought he would be. I mean, like, I kind of anticipated for him to be destruction or hunt because, like, he's gonna be a main DPS, so, like, those are the main DPS paths. But something's gonna have to happen for him to be destruction.
Even so, it's impressive you thought of this training method. Battling the phantoms of the past in the River of Time? It's just like the hype.
It's working pretty, but combat isn't just about strength and skill. You also need the right weapon. Compared to that guy. Don't worry. I've already arranged. I asked him to make a suitable divine weapon for me. It's a little embarrassing to say this, but...
Oh, Cartonis is part of this flame chase journey after
Very
all.
nice.
Full of energy.
Thinking about how he's been
But, Phainon, lately, you seem more and more fixated.
That's quite the sudden shift in...
I've been holding this question in for a long time. You're getting stronger.
Don't worry. I'm not wielding my sword for revenge. He's been through Nikodor's trial and understands. Those who can't walk out of the shadow times have changed. The responsibility I bear is both precious and fragile. I wield my sword for the future of Amphorius. I will not let hatred cloud... I'm far...
I just want to cut to Dong Hung.
I must continue.
But he is
sharpening
going
my
to beat
skills
all the... Actually, I don't know why he would leave.
till I can match
I mean,
their
I know
strength.
why he would leave Cartonis alone, because he's a pretty important figure.
Every time I say something, things get so serious. I'm out of energy for training today.
Sure, that's what I've been looking forward to. Today, I'm definitely going to... A girl's little secret. Don't pry.
That's the charm of this place.
Okay.
You can find whatever you're into here. The three of us might not be into scholarly books, but
Interesting.
Here we are.
Yeah, I want to see. Hold on. Can my graphics go any higher?
Wait, last time. Was it here? Or maybe over here?
I do not see a difference.
It's free time now, so you should relax too.
Chad, I don't see a difference. What's the difference between this one? Okay, so there's kind of a difference. There's a slight difference, I think. I can't tell. Oh no. One Punch God Aquila. Yeah, they actually wrote, and then oh wow. I'm not reading all this, but that's crazy. Battling Nikador next issue on Hyatt. That's crazy. They're One Punch Gods. That's sick.
I wonder. Let's take a closer look.
You can probably ask Fan. I think Fanon would just straight up tell us. Mem, not so much. Oh, we get all three of them to read later. Ha ha ha.
I thought I felt a draft just now. Peeking isn't polite, my friend. You could have just asked. Here, look, I'm reading this. Antiques appraisal. How to make a...
Yes.
You didn't know? After all this time we've known each other, I've spent a lot of time pondering how Aglaia became such an effective leader. Beyond the intangible qualities like personality and ethic. That's the perk of growing up in a big city, isn't it? For those of us in the sticks, luck doesn't come as easily. It's... talk too much. As a leader, you need both integrity and... I mean, integrity and skill.
Uh-huh. Interesting. I did not expect it to be that. Okay. So I'm actually really interested in what Mem's reading, though.
Month of cultivation, curtain fall hour, a time to feast on... Oh, but then again, are there even any spots left to fish in Emphorius these... You scared me!
Yeah, can we take Mem out of Emphorius? Because there are some fishing spots that we know of.
Bursting into someone's world like... Well, no more jokes. There's nothing here. I'll go look elsewhere.
Something's odd about Mem. What are they flipping through?
Are we gonna get Mem character story? Really not.
Oh, these cards are so detailed.
I actually want to know how long is the new HSR story?
Ruler, weaver, traveler, healer.
Okay. It says 5 to 7 hours.
But the interpretation for each card is so long. But you must be busy, so I won't bother you for now. Hope your day, every day.
So suspicious.
What is going on with Mem?
Not like their usual self.
Having the heartbeat in the background is a little unnerving. I mean, it's cool,
Sure are persistent.
because I know what it is, but...
All right.
What are you guys chatting about? Is this...
Why are you here?
Sorry, seeing you two chasing each other around. Never thought Mem would be into divination.
Fushwen.
But it's not exactly a niche.
I wanted to set up a surprise. Master it in secret, but getting caught halfway through, it's only natural I'd feel shy. A girl's heart is more delicate than Aquila's ever-changing moods.
A surprise, huh? Someone else used to tell me the same. She was really good at stargazing.
And you must be pretty familiar with all sorts.
No, I know nothing about it. I've never really believed in using... If the good omens foretold by divination were true, my hometown, Heidi's Elysia. Don't forget, we've got Lady Trina. Every other form of divination is just smoke and mirrors or cleverly
I'm glad that he
rehearsed
has
tricks
that much
compared
faith
to
in
her
Trina.
flaws.
And Trina.
To me, divination, fate always casts a shadow in front of us, clouding our view of the... That's why people turn to divination. It's just to find a small reason to give them courage to face the unknown. After all, the first chapter of the Divination Compendium discusses the significance of divination. I'm just expanding on that a bit.
Strange. That person I knew used to say similar things. Looking back, whenever she interpreted a card for me, I couldn't help but feel uneasy. Maybe it was her tone. Cyrene. She's right. I still carry a card she once used. Do you want to see it?
Phantom lore? Oh yeah, it's kind of... Oh,
It's so
okay.
exquisite. I'd love to have a card like that.
Why does it look like him? Does he model himself after it?
Now that you mention it, yes. It would be even better if...
Speaking of which, partner, there's something I haven't shared with you all. Remember our...
Don't do that. I'm gonna fight your enemy now. Oh, I'm intrigued.
You are...
Ice peeled everyone.
These folks are up to no...
Black clothing. Masks decorated. Are they cleaners?
To directly call us by our name, it seems you, Lord Finan.
Being cleaned our clothes or cars. The fact that he says cars, they have no idea what that means.
Your friend seems quite interested in us. Perhaps you could explain, Lord Finan.
It would be hilarious if to throw them off,
Polite thing.
to throw off people from Forest, like if we're getting jumped like we are now, to just have the trailblazers start throwing out words that they don't know, like cars, shampoo, taxes, and they just get so confused as he runs away. I would love that. How's the HSR story 3.3? I haven't decided if it's filler yet. They're moving forward with a lot of characters that have kind of been set up in the background. Like, and I haven't been doing it for very, very long, so I'm still in the very early stages of the story. But we're getting a lot more with, the android dude. I can't remember his name. The android dude. We're getting a little bit more with Hycine and Cypher. So they're kind of moving things forward, but I don't think I've been doing it long enough to know if it's just filler or not. I don't think it is, but that could change, obviously.
We can't let our esteemed guests pass away.
But so
without
far, I mean,
understanding.
it's pretty. There have been some pretty hype moments already. I mean, like, I cannot wait to pan back to what Don Hung's doing. I'm so excited to see what he's doing.
Underground assassin squad called the Cleaners. Their task was
But
to
I'm
erase
being
anyone
vague
with
to
golden
not
blood
spoil in
from
case you wish to do it
existence.
for yourself.
Assassination, poisoning, political persecution. They would do
Well, this historical perspective seems biased. Glossing over the Chrysos era, could you disclose the name of the author behind this popular legend, Lord Finan? I'd hate for the innocent children of Akama to be tainted by such slanted...
Why is the HSR 2.9? You mean the rating? The rating's 2.9? Why? It's 2.8 now. Why? I'm confused. And they're all recent. Genshin Impact being higher reviewed than HSR is crazy. What is going on? Yeah, all of this is relatively within the past month. I did not know. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm not like looking. I'm looking down at my phone because this is. I mean, like I'm reading it, and some of it, yeah, some of it does make absolute sense. But wow. So it seems to me. What is punishing gray ravens? I can look at it. Hold on. It's 4.4. But that's like wow. So a lot of those reviews seemed like it did okay. So yeah, but PGRs is 4.4. What are we doing now? We are doing store. Well, actually, I was reading some of the reviews because HSR is a 2.8 rating on the Google Play Store, which is crazy. I understand that it's dipped, but the fact that it's lower than Genshin is crazy to me.
The mission of the Chrysos heirs. But as for you, not one citizen would cast their vote for you. Executioners lurking in the shadows.
What does it matter? We've long since stopped expecting to be understood.
Kevin? Oh yeah.
People have become too accustomed to peace, and they've forgotten the disasters that arose from allowing generations.
Complete nonsense. Did you really travel all the way to the Grove just to have an argument?
Basically chalking. I can only play PGR. That's interesting.
I enjoy dealing with people.
ZZZ is doing fantastic. It has, from what I saw, I very briefly looked at ZZZ. Some people are starting to mention slight power creep, but it's nowhere near HSR.
Probably figured out.
But other than that, yeah, I think Zenless is a really good spot.
Keep your cool, partner. They've come out of the shadows, which... All right. Let's hear it. What are you hiding?
But it's still a 3.9 in the Play Store for CCC. So 3.9 compared to a 2. I think Genshin was 3.1, and then HSR was 2.8. So like 3.9 is pretty good.
My shoulders
comparatively.
Sore and my sword a tad dull, but it's still enough to slice off your tongues.
Finon's not messing around, dude. Wow. Oh wait, new enemy type? No, never mind.
How's it going, Cinny? This place fits. It's a bit small, but the lighting is perfect.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. With this, the Twilight Courtyard can be reborn in Akama. Do you like it here too, little Ika?
It's so bright here. Maybe you should rename it? How about Luminous Courtyard?
It's almost 1 year for CC, so it's gonna be slowly like HSR. Maybe.
Lady Treeby makes a good point.
They will slowly introduce power creep.
Twilight Courtyard?
Yeah, probably. I mean, like, they kind of already have. But its in-story quality may go down. I don't think the story quality has dipped at all. But then again, a lot of people were mentioning HSR has been really, really good up until 3.0. So the ZZZ has yet to hit that mark that you know, the time that it took for F4S to come out.
Right. How does the legend go again?
But I don't know.
Even Lady Treeby forgets things.
We just haven't. Now we remember. Kremnos in the Firmament, Volume 3, with Celiosi, the Day Thunder Knight striking down the Eye of Twilight, the divine war between Mikador and Aquila, which spanned centuries, came to an end.
Hycine looks like the she does.
After, the Skyfolk gradually declined.
I would not be surprised if they used the same model as a base for Hycine.
Themselves on the land. Finally, those descended from Celiosi the Day Thunder Knight were welcomed by the scholars under Circes and established the Twilight Courtyard in the Grove.
But yeah. I mean, Chad, do you all think it, like, Hoyo as a collective? Like, I don't play Genshin, so, like, I'm just kind of lumping this in just in case someone in chat does play Genshin. But do you think that they're actually going to attempt to fix anything? Because, like, I would assume that even if they lose, like, 40% of their player base, that's still a lot of players. Because, like, Hoyo's huge. What do we think? I definitely bet that they did. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, there's no shot that they didn't.
More than just words on a page. It's something. Little Ika loves listening to the stories from the legends. I'm sure you're also imagining one day you'll be as awe-inspiring as the winged beasts by Celiosi Sa. That day will
Her
come.
alt animation goes crazy.
I believe it.
Or I guess not the alt, but the follow-up with the unicorn gets crazy.
Lord Crediros?
Miss Hycine and Lady Treeby. Good to see you're doing all right.
Hoyo was slowly losing out a lot of
Citizens
players.
who were nearby and came to
So,
check.
but yeah, exactly. But that's my point. So Hoyo's losing. They are losing a lot of players, but they have a lot of diehard players as well that won't leave. So like, and I'm gonna do this for numerical purposes. This is not by any means an actual statistic. It's just something for me to base off of. So if I do 1 million, and let's say 40% of their player base stays, that's still 400,000 players. Like, most games don't get that. And obviously, like, there's more than that for across all the Hoyoverse games, but like, that's just a number. But so if they were to lose 60% of their player base, that's still a lot of players.
Doing alright. What's going on, Crediros?
There's been another violent incident at the market. A shop was smashed and looted. It's the third time this week.
So I know about the review bombing. I have no idea if they hacked the servers. I don't know. It's possible. Percy, I think I'm addicted to Wuwa. What makes you say that? You're just enjoying it. There's a difference.
Lady Aglaya here. Akama would remain peaceful.
That was true in the past. But these days, forgive my bluntness, her senses may not be as sharp as they once were.
Aggie.
In my opinion, malevolent forces have noticed the slack in the golden threads and are now plotting.
The Citizens' Assembly just wrapped up. What?
The Chrysos heirs won by only one vote, Lady Treeby. From my years of experience, a narrow victory often walks hand in hand.
Trouble. Miss Hycine. Trouble. Clementine. Take a breath. Please. Something terrible has happened to
What is it, Doctor? Calm yourself and...
Lady Aglaya.
What's wrong with Aglaya?
It's Lady Aglaya who's in trouble.
I was wondering what that was. I'm sorry, Near. Links don't go through in my chats. I'm sorry. But what is the name of the Reddit thread? I can always just pull it up if you want to put the title. Chat.
I still remember. This bath that overlooks the entire palace was built, but its purpose was to commemorate the first flame chase journey and to remember the heroes who made great sacrifices for Amphorius a millennium ago.
Search PGR on Google servers under cyber attack. Yep. Interesting. Yeah, I love one of the comments is just Timmy Turner's dead. Oh, you bears. But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, looking at a lot of the reviews
Was set
from...
then. No one was allowed to enter, apart from guests invited by the Gold Weaver. But, I guess, you're no longer pretending to follow the rules, are you, Lady Kindness?
Yeah, a lot of the reviews were... All of them actually started this month and last month. But they were all relatively geared towards 3.0 and just the decline of the power scaling. They're giving around 4 answering characters for free. That's great. That's a lot.
You ageless witch, hiding behind a divine facade to deceive mortals.
Kind? There's no need to use such a word to cover incompetence. Anaxagoras humiliated all of you before the citizens.
4 answering characters for new players in a way. Right.
Maybe
I'll create a PGR account just to claim those 4 characters if I ever decide to play it. Actually, that's not a bad idea, chat.
Demigod, why not gaze into the water's reflection and see the wretched face you wear now? These days you're not only blind, but also
And for
deaf.
old players, it's 2 SN characters because we got to choose characters from when we join the game. Gotcha. Gotcha.
If you're in such a hurry.
Going toe-to-toe with a demigod? We're not that foolish. The dagger isn't at your throat, but...
Your gravest accusation is that my humanity is fading. And you claim my concern for mortal joys and sorrows is nothing but a facade. If that accusation holds, what makes you think the lives of these civilians will sway me in the slightest?
Yeah, that's kind of dumb on her part.
Fine. I'll gladly use a few more words to shatter that. Like I said, you're not only blind, but deaf too. Lately, your control over Akuma has weakened. You failed to notice the thefts we arranged in the market, nor did you catch wind of the meetings happening in the Tromas workshop. Plots are unfolding right under your nose, yet you remain indifferent.
Yeah, that's crazy. Getting 2 free characters and their signature and a multiplier for them is crazy. That's awesome.
Aglaya, why not use your precious golden thread to peer into my thoughts? See if the gift we've so meticulously prepared.
And Dante is gonna be free. Very nice.
Cold demigod heart of yours.
Virgil has gotcha. Yeah, that's fair.
In this moment, I only regret not being more ruthless.
You finally figured it out. You have grown dull. I've been holding that image in my mind this whole time to make sure you could see it clearly.
So you'll have time to save it for him if you want to pull for Virgil in the clip? I don't know, maybe.
I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope...
That girl who can't speak or hear. What if she accident? You know better than anyone what it feels like to lose your sight. Imagine if 1,000 years ago you, already blind, had also lost your voice and hearing in your youth.
She's
Would you
vicious.
still have become the Aglaya you are today?
But yeah, I mean, so with, I don't know, with Hoyo, I don't know. I don't want to seem like I'm gonna jump ship. After that, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to dissuade my viewers that I just keep hopping between games. But like, if you guys don't want to watch me play HSR, or any game for that matter, like if you all don't want to see me play X, Y, Z, then I'm not going to. So,
Look at
like,
those.
because I know that there are some
broken,
pretty
fleeting
big
How
guys, and it doesn't even have to be gacha games.
We overestimated your cunning.
You don't need to jump ship. You can rotate. So to an extent, I can, but I try. So when it comes, so here's my thing. When it comes to gacha games, because every gacha has their cycle.
If
That
this
is true,
plan
but I do
fails,
log in every day
we still have
for my
dozens
gacha
of
games. I always log
splendid
in every
parting
day,
gifts
and
prepared.
I really don't want to
Demigod,
be that
would you
person.
like to
No,
hear
and I don't mean this in any offense. That has like 20 gacha games that I spend 2 hours logging in to do dailies for. I don't want to do that. That's one of the reasons why I don't play Genshin anymore, because I picked up Wuwa.
I thought I could buy
So,
some
like,
more time.
You know? So.
In these 1,000 years, I've witnessed the fall of 10 titans.
Which gachas do you play other than
From my
HSR and Wuwa?
naive arrogance,
So I play.
beginning to
I'm gonna sneeze.
slowly learning how to guide others.
Okay, I think never mind. I take it back. Okay, false alarm. Elvion had said Percy's averaging 4 hours on Wuwa. I want to see this. I want to see some Wuwa action, to be honest. So Percy wants to see Wuwa. Okay. So then, going back up here, which gacha games do you play? So I play HSR, Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, and then there's another one, I Heart Wuwa. Only I couldn't tell. But yeah, you're in luck, because as soon as I finish the story and the event, I'll be going back to Wuthering Waves, because Zenless actually won't have, they actually don't have much going on for Zenless for a little longer, so I will be streaming Wuthering Waves very shortly soon, Percy. It is called, what is the actual name of this? Lord of Nazareth, which is an Overlord game. Because I really like Overlord as a show, it's my favorite show. So I do play that, but that one I don't ever intend on streaming because it's just not a streamable game. It's just not entertaining for streaming audiences. So right now I play 4. And I think 4 is my max. Because you could also say, like, technically Helldivers has dailies, Rivals has dailies, Overlord is peak. I love Overlord. Overlord's my favorite show, period. I love it. 4 is a good limit. Yeah, I feel like 4 is a good limit. So, like, if I were to pick up, for example, PGR, either Zenless or HSR is gonna go.
It's time to let go.
It's like, I don't... You know, for me, 2 is a good limit. What? Because you play PGR, Boobo, gotcha.
Reached this moment. To let my departure become a path for others to follow.
There's no shot she's dying.
Have I done enough? I embrace that prophecy now and sink into the warmth of these waters.
I played Back Beacon. Didn't like the combat at all. Yeah, there was this new gacha game that was coming out. I saw it on my 4E page, and it looked really, really cool. And there was quick time events and everything. It looked super sick. I can't remember the name of it though. So like, because I mean, I guess here's the thing. I'm terrified to be Neverness. I think that's correct. I think that's correct.
I've come as promised. Look at this box full of gold and silver treasures. I bet there's stuff here you've never seen.
I think so. I think did I see that? It might have been. But this is one of the ones that I was thinking about when I said there's big ones coming out. So like there's that. But alright, looks like I've been given a lot of Googling. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Then it's Anata? I think it was Anata. Hold on. Yeah, I think that was Anata that I saw. I don't think it was Azure. NTE is Tower Fantasy. See, I'm aware of Tower Fantasy. Honda Studios, they learned a lot from their failure. Air quote failure. Yeah, so I don't know. I guess my biggest thing is that, like, because I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I would like to do content full time. Like, so I would like to grow this stuff. But going air quote variety is terrifying. It is so scary. But so like even if I stick to just gacha as a genre, if I do too many things, that'll be bad.
What have you brought? Let me see.
So
Here, take a look. Only the finest goods. See the sapphire? It's even
too many
more
is bad.
blue than
Exactly,
this
too many is bad. So I don't know. Because, like, everyone's opinion of too many is, like, it kind of varies.
Such exquisite luster.
Wait. You've seen one before. And here
It's just an old memory. My family estate all burned to ashes long ago. This workshop is what I built.
So yeah, like, I don't know. I don't want to play too many because I know that there are some good ones coming out, and people still seem to want me to play.
jokes. At least you did get to enjoy those luxuries.
Tell me, Cypher.
I say try a few games, see the audience reactions. I got 10,314 asteroid, and bro, Percy, what on earth are you doing that I'm not?
I won them.
Is that just from what are you doing to get that much? And that's on your new account, right? That's a lot of asteroids in like 8 hours.
Give me a straight answer.
Strange.
The grind never stops. That's very fair.
But my golden thread.
Yeah, new account, gotcha. But so yeah, near like that's kind of what I did. I started with HSR because I just really liked HSR, and then Zenless came out, so I did that, and then my Twitch chat really wanted me to 4 days hold, and yeah, that's insane. The grind never really stops. But then my Twitch chat wanted me to try Woowa, so now I'm playing Woowa. So I am kind of just evolving with what my chat wants.
Is that so? The scars
but
and the mud stains on
at
your
some point,
face tell another story.
I don't know.
Come on. Can't we just do business without all this chatter? Don't worry.
How can I trust a word you say when you're so skilled at lying?
Dealing with you rich people is such a pain. Always wasting my...
Hold on. Your treasure? I'll accept it. But these are low. That said, I do have something.
Oh.
Look. Come a bit closer.
Oh. It's...
These golden boots are the Gold Weaver's greatest treasures. Though not as valuable as the legend has it that Zagreus blessed these boots, allowing put them on, Cypher. Then don't get caught again. A face as lovely as yours.
Aglaya's helping out Cypher a lot. I mean, Aglaya's been around for a long time.
You rich folks just love sticking your noses in everything, don't you?
What's wrong?
Do you have a smaller size?
Well, I suppose you'll have to.
Do you have to interrupt me in the middle of my story? Fake? What's fake?
PGR won't get many views, that's for sure. Game is great and fun to play, but not that viewer friendly. Right. And that's something that I do like to consider as well. I want to have a good experience, which HSR's kind of waning on that, because like I don't want to, because I like HSR a lot. I started with HSR. This is what everything's been built off of. But like I don't want to talk when the characters are talking, because they're talking. But at the same time, I don't want to just sit here and hit spacebar the entire time. So it's like it's very different. Other than Woowa, like if you go to my Woowa stream yesterday, I was talking a lot. I was going absolutely ballistic because there was this one stupid combat trial that I could not complete for the love of my life. And so that was a good viewing. I think it was a good viewing experience. But yeah, so like, I would really like to play the games that have good viewing experiences.
Watch your mouth, or I'll feed you to the fish in the Weren't you curious how I got tangled up with that seamstress?
I didn't expect, but, boss lady, there's a chance
You're defending her.
No. I just think the story's so moving, it'd be a shame to ruin it with a lie. If I could cry, I'd be in tears.
Good thing you've still got a sharp tongue, or you'd have been stuck guarding someone's front door ages ago. Enough chit-chat. Let's take a look at this place. Let me take a good sniff of this air.
But yeah, I mean, and I think
This air
she really just
filled with the scent of treasure
in about 2 days, I think, because I googled it. The HSR story is supposed to take around 5 to 7 hours. And I stream for around 3.5 hours. So if it is actually 7, we'll be just a little short. But hopefully I can finish the story tomorrow. And the event. Or maybe I'll just do the event off camera. I don't know if it's like an engaging one or not. If it is, then I will. If it's not, then I'll just do it on my own time. But for Percy and my other viewers, I will be back to streaming Wuthering Waves very, very soon. But yeah, it also, but Devil May Cry collab is when PGR may blow up because it's bringing in non-gacha players too. I mean, that's fair.
Listen closely. Do you hear that?
Yep.
The gnawfish in the River of Souls are growling with hunger.
80-20 is! How generous you are!
Anyway, what's with all this water? It's damn
Ooh, the mighty demigod of...
You wouldn't understand! The people of Dolos are talent... why don't we have a race? Long distance.
What's got you so worked up? Relax.
Cats hate getting wet. What's so hard to understand now? Hurry up and figure out a way across.
Don't rush me! Got it.
Not a good imitation. I'll play along. Let's see where this goes, Bartolos.
Why does Cypher always... Jeez, I forgot. That's a good question. I do like the voice actor. The voice actor's doing a good job. But let's go. That's hype. Right. So I don't know. I don't know if it feels like this for chat, but it feels like Woowa has become my main game, and Maybe it's just because, you know, like, I've finished everything in HSR and Zenless, so I can't actively do anything in them. But a lot of people show up for WoWa. A lot of people like my WoW. I think a lot of people like my WoWa streams. I know that for certain.
Do you think you can have...
But I don't know. And maybe I will try PGR. Just, I mean, like I said, I could create an account and get the 2 free S ranks and their stuff, and then maybe that'll be the tester stream. If people like it, then I'll keep it. If not, then that's a fun little side thing that we did.
Mission accomplished.
Not bad, but just a warning.
Don't worry, trust me. For that sweet 20% cut.
The sweet 20% cut.
This feels truly magical. When did you pick up this trick? We're here. Can we turn off this spotlight now? It's really blinding.
Yeah, because that's there. I'm gonna have to fight that at some point.
The scent of gold coins, gems, and fine leather. Yes. What are you waiting?
Roger that.
Wow! That's a huge... Wow, a massive haul. As expected for a realm of Fagusa's disciples. This entire chest is filled with ornaments made from oceans.
Thanks for the gift, boss. Much appreciated.
Interesting.
The clarity of this purple crystal. It matches my skin tone perfectly. Oh, Cypher, Cypher. You truly have the most refined taste of all thieves in Amphor. Let me try this on. Where is...
How long have we known each other? I can't believe you...
How could I have forgotten it? I'll believe it is true, and a lie becomes reality. What it can be.
The demigod of trickery's divine gift. Far more practical than any golden thread or teleporter.
I would argue the teleporter is pretty well, without the side effect, the teleporter is pretty convenient.
All right. Enough fooling around. Here's the real thing.
Cypher rules! I've already pinpointed the next trove of treasure! Starting navigation. Boss lady, we're set to make a fortune this time!
Do I get to use her? I get to use Cypher! Why am I not doing that now? Hold on, what team does she use? I don't know what team she uses, so I'm just gonna do that. And
Plans on how to spend it?
Of course. Spend nothing. Have you forgotten my silly prophecy?
oh, sick! Enhanced E?
Uh-huh.
This is awesome.
Once activated, this thing makes a racket that can be...
Hey! If you don't want the trickery to be exposed, you'd better start by...
Boss lady, you're absolutely right.
Interesting. Huh.
Here we go round the river of souls.
Bartholos is gonna get slightly annoying.
There's a...
I don't get to use my enhancement on
Look
it.
at its face. Oh my, how could something be...
Yeah, so ugly. Ugly enough to make even me a little...
If that ugly brute messes up my face, even the stoic
That
Talarian
enhanced
might
E
end up
reminds me
shedding
of
its
the
fear.
exploration power creep. So we've actually already had like air quote exploration power creep in HSR. Like technically Sela, because you could just bypass enemies completely, which means that you could just do what you wanted to more freely. Then we had Fei Xiao, who could just run really fast, and it would make farming really easy, but it also just got you where you needed to go faster. Then you had Acheron, then you have Herda, and now you have Cypher. So yeah,
Harmony and unison.
the power creep does exist for exploration. It's just really weird.
Take it on. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
This is bad because I don't know what Cypher does.
Found me. Relax. Time to say bye.
I think she's more of a follow-up. I don't think she actually does nihility stuff. He's just nihility path for some reason.
You want to take...
Come to think.
Not bad.
Get them!
You can't run.
Stand still.
I can't tell. I can't tell what she's doing. Like, I mean, she's doing damage. Can I see what she does? Okay, well, at least they're letting me see it. Usually they don't. Has a chance to decrease one enemy and adjacent target's damage. Dealt increases Cypher's attack. Deals quantum damage to one designated enemy and minor quantum damage. Okay, so it's your AoE. Okay, so this is just basically her talent. Like, her money counter is indicative of how much damage that does. Oh, okay. So she's kind of like... Actually, she's almost exactly like March. Okay, yeah, so she's essentially acting like March, except she's not latching onto a player character, she's latching onto an enemy character. So it already has the icon, so I don't actually need to use her E anymore.
Our cute place with enough believers. Life become reality. Gotcha.
I do really like Cypher. She looks really cool. Well, you're always making characters with exploration power creep so that you spend money. And I mean, like, I feel like in HSR it's not... Like, the biggest power creep, I guess, for exploration is Acheron, because you can, mine, like, the minor enemies farm immediately. Whereas if you don't have her, you have to actively fight them and get them that way. But, I mean, like, with Amphorius, you have the pig, so you can run around really fast anyway, so... In HSR, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. Then again, I'm a day one player, so I just naturally have a stockpile from doing events and stuff of resources, so I don't need Acheron for that. But if I was new, and I had Acheron, it'd be Chef's Kiss. But yeah, Genshin has horrible exploration power creep. Horrible, horrible power creep.
It doesn't smell like anything valuable this time. Huh.
Ooh, this looks tragic.
Probably not. I've never seen her. At least, I'm still left for Dolos. Guess this... It does seem unfair, doesn't it? Just because the...
Yeah, the world just isn't fair, is it? Speaking of the world-bearing titan, Cypher, didn't you tell me once you used to be an apprentice at Kephal's priestly?
Huh. Did I?
Yeah, you definitely told me, and I remember it clearly.
Oh, right. I did tell you. It wasn't a big deal. Honestly, I was only interested in the wallets of the old grandpas on the council back then.
Yeah.
Don't remember much else. It's been what?
I feel like Kuro, like, I don't know if it's just me, and I'm not saying that Hoyo doesn't take care of their game, but you can really feel the love put into, like, Wuthering, like, because I haven't played PGR. I could feel the love put into Wuthering Waves. I can tell, like, this character has really good detail. This enemy's been thought out really well. This area has these little secrets that you can go to. Like, I can tell that they care about their game.
Right. I didn't think about that.
How ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this part. I don't know what this part's for. They put more love into PGR's characters and bosses. Right. Nier, I feel like you're really trying to get me to play PGR.
Should we call on that big, noisy, cumbersome hand of Zed?
Never thought that thing would actually come in handy.
Leave it to me, boss. I don't need a controller. After all, you know. Hand of Zed.
Okay, are they coins? I did. I did indeed.
Hey, slow down. You know, that question. The one...
Forgive me, boss lady, but have you been on...
Oh. Maybe you're right. I have been a little on edge lately. I need...
Yep, I did.
Twinkle, twinkle in my
Yes.
chest.
Yep.
How this
I was gonna mention that if you asked, but yes, I did watch that one. I didn't understand what was going on, but it looked cool.
This scent feels like something incredible is buried here.
Incredible indeed! If even boss...
Do I need to give instructions here? Get...
Oh, sick.
Isn't this a golden scapegoat? Interesting.
That character was free.
Sheep, humans, whatever. All I know
Like,
is unlocking this
the
kid's
beginning
treasure.
character, or just a character given out
Son.
per kid? That's insane. Ed Cub. I see. Oh, okay, well, that's really easy puzzle. She's a character that's been 1 year. That's insane.
Told you, nothing can stop. Cypher, it's your turn now.
Stop! Stay there, and don't turn around.
Huh?
Well, you turned around.
I told you.
My poor old back.
Shh, quiet.
Don't say anything. That seamstress.
What?
Oof.
Boss, do you mean...
Stay put and keep quiet. I'll handle her. Whoa, whoa. Seamstress. Getting sneaky, aren't we? Did you think I wouldn't notice your little spy?
As time passes, I find myself leaning more and more on blind luck, with only the power of this little nymph. Naturally, I couldn't slip past your sharp eyes, Cypher.
Even if you could fully control Bartolos's mind, I would still be able to see through your disguise. Ugly. You've gone to such lengths to spy on my every move. What exactly are you after? I've told you before, you don't need me to succeed. What? I already made an exception and
I
got
wonder
involved
when
with
this is taking
Castor,
place in the
some
story, because I
gray
don't...
mystery. Asking
Because,
for
like,
more
we
now.
were with her, now
Isn't
we're
that
with
pushing the
Phanon,
boat?
now she's here with Bart. I don't understand why we're doing this.
I've plotted and schemed my whole life. I've spent centuries trying to figure out where I went wrong, replaying every moment over and over. But you've never given me a chance to explain myself, face to face. Don't talk to me like that. 1,000 years ago, out of foolishness, I let my silence.
Silence.
So this time, I must say this to you. Even if it's all in vain.
Oh yeah, they just gave the latest character for free?
I need you.
They give out a lot of free stuff. I'm sure that if I played the game, it would be over the course of a few years, but it sounds like they give out some free stuff pretty often.
The finale I've delayed for far too long. It's finally here. Whatever resentment you still hold against me will fade once I'm gone. Please, come back to Akama. I'm begging you. Without you, they don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. If they give out that much in PGR, that I understand.
I'll think about it, seamstress. But stop watching me.
Don't worry. As much as I'd love to hear your voice again, to see your face.
But that's near. HSR story is just, yep. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
It seems that chance will never
I
come.
mean, it's as soon as we cut the dog hung, it's gonna be really good. But like, we just gotta get there. We gotta get there first. Although this is kind of interesting because we are learning more about Cypher, and Aglaya's background. Because Aglaya's maybe gonna die.
Ah, what a shame. I thought there'd be some real treasure under that ghost head.
But yeah, so near the Weathering Waves.
Everything in that chest
Cardathia
was
is
soaked in
second
water from the
phase,
River of
correct?
Souls.
So if
Nothing
she's
dying
second
from it.
phase, will the anniversary banner still be around for that or no? Because if not, then I have to make a choice before Cardathia comes out if I'm going to get her or Carlotta. Or am I incorrect?
Time has eroded away all that they want.
Aw, hearing that from you makes it sound so sad.
Or no, because Zondi's first phase, right? And then
We haven't even processed what just
Cardathia's first phase, she's just next update. So Cardathia and the second anniversary banner, I guess, will be going side by side.
Oh!
If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't have...
Could it have been back then?
Do you remember now? Looks like you don't need me to jog your memory. She must have slipped that nymph into your pot. Don't underestimate that bug. It's every bit as dangerous as the seamstress's golden thread. Let your guard down for even a second, and it might take over. Make you spill secrets you'd never share otherwise.
Cardathia is... Sorry about that, chat. No, Seasona is next for this patch. Cardathia is first next patch after Seasona. Carlotta. Crap, so I have to make a choice before we get Carlotta. Or Cardathia, sorry. Cardathia. If I'm gonna get Cardathia or Carlotta, because I was hoping that it would line up and they would both come out at the same time, so that way we would know for certain if, you know, that. So I guess I just have to make a judgment call. Because that'll be fun.
That's like some brainwashing monster straight out of the Black Sun. Boss, how did you realize something was wrong? I'm curious.
Actually, it gave itself a...
Speaking of the world-bearing titan,
We've been partners in crime for 1,000 years. We've talked about everything there is to talk about. Exciting.
but boss lady, there's a
And as far as I know, the embodiment of trickery despises that golden thread which for... Isn't that right? Zagreus.
You have a terrifyingly...
After all, I'm the only one in the world who knows you're still alive. To make sure you survive the Titan trial, I had to fool the entire world. If you want to keep that lie from falling apart, you'd better keep playing your part in the days ahead.
Even if it weren't for saving my worthless little life, I'd still walk through fire for Cypher.
You may have been reduced to this form, but you still haven't lost your way with...
Speaking of which, Cypher, you're not taking that wit. Life's been pretty great lately. Why get into trouble now?
Honestly, I've been thinking. Maybe a trip back now wouldn't be too bad.
You're back again,
Cypher.
I need clothes. Anything. Just throw me something. A piece of cloth will do. I will pay back the amount I owe. I promise.
Bartholos? It's possible. Hoyo tends to have their voice actors do multiple roles, but maybe.
You...
Please, yes. What about it? So what if I'm one of those Chrysosairs they talk about? Those infinitely strong heroes. World-renowned Cypher. Oh, I'm sorry to disappoint. Who knew that group of amazing people would include me? Popper. Stop it, Cypher. I'll give you clothes. Won't stay here. Stay in my...
Aren't you going to ask me? Right. What's the use? I'm so good at lying.
I don't need to ask. Nor do I need to use the golden thread. I know ever stay here. You won't have to deal with the cold or go hungry again.
Aren't you worried I'll ruin this place's reputation?
I wouldn't have invited you if I were worried about those things.
You're weird, seamstress. I've tried not to become a liar. But honestly, what makes you think I won't disappoint you?
Because
I knew I
can
liked
feel
Cypher.
it.
I didn't.
Not with the power of a demigod.
I knew that they were gonna
With the
have to
heart
give
that
us
beats
the
in my
story of like her
chest.
becoming a Chrysosauer because
love
like when we meet her, she already is
place.
one. But I didn't know that she would met Aglaia that early. Because like
That's why you
Aglaia
keep
is
coming by, but
1,000 years
also
old.
why you hesitate
So
to
there's a
stay
lot of
longer.
time that they could put her in.
You worry you'll tarnish the... After taking over Nestia's divine authority, I became used to letting the golden thread distinguish sincerity from falsehood. However, the mission I need to complete, Cypher, you're an honest thing I've given to this world. And also a challenge the world has given.
That's not her daughter, is it?
Stay here with me.
Surely no, because she's from a different area. That
You've
line
got a
just
way
threw
of
me off really
talking
bad.
that's hard to follow. All right, let's make it a deal. You have 1 day to change your mind. Once the action out.
Interesting. But yeah, so I guess Nier, the plan is to wait until the very last minute. Yes, we get to see what's going on with Donghong. Yeah. But I am going to wait to pull on Carlotta until the very last moment in hopes someone will find out if Cardathea absolutely wants to have Giasona on their team or not. Because if she does, then I'll go for Carlotta. I was really hoping that they would be going side by side so I wouldn't have to make that judgment call. But I guess I'm gonna have to.
Pressure. Fear. From what I know, these stories are true. The kindness we know today, strictly speaking, is the 27th kindness.
That's
Objectively,
crazy.
the rise of the cleaners was both inevitable and necessary. Yet their ruthless and twisted methods earned them nothing but disdain and condemnation from history. Even in these crumbling end times, there are always to ask the vested
Interesting.
interests to abandon their status, wealth, and ambitions in this world for a distant ideal, maybe no.
He's worried about me.
There you are, Lord Donghong. We couldn't reach you on the teleslate, so the Holy City Guard almost assumed you two had... You pests crawling in the shadows, back off. Your plot ends here.
Base?
Played your hand.
Kratos? We love
You still
Kratos.
can. It might be your only chance to survive. Stay away from Akama forever. If you set foot there again, because Aglaia is dead, and in the eyes of the Holy City citizens, her blood is on your hands.
Aglaia is dead. There's no shot. Surely, there's no way. There's no way HSR kills a character. I mean, like, they do okay, like, Fireflies die twice, but, like, there's no shot.
Looks like she was wrong about you.
She? Are you talking?
Well, she thought you were weak. She believed that even when you...
Misinterpreting mercy for weakness shows how arrogant, and they're still alive. With proper care, they'll pull through in a few days.
Baynard's not messing around anymore. He's kind of scary.
I haven't fought a human in ages. I can't guarantee I'll always be able to hold if you feel as lucky as they are.
You sound so good.
Finon is seriously...
Get out of here. Don't show your face around us again. If your master wants to stop the flame chase journey, she'd better bring an army that makes Kremnos at its peak look like
you want me to look
child's
up
play.
What is the name of it? Ishmael's gameplay? HSR. Okay. Bro, what is this character? Okay, that looks sick. I don't know if that's her ult or not, but that looks sick. Okay, that is her ult. This is insane. My guy popped an ultimate 3 times. That's insane. Her ult looks cool though. Her ult looks sick. He is currently in banner.